Those of you unfamiliar with this who might be new to it, we have a concert of new and/or improvised and/or experimental music the third Thursday of every month. Pandemic aside, it's been going on for around a decade now. So yeah. Over the years, we've had many years ago a bit of spoken word stuff included in various sets, like Rick and some others have done that. We've had dancers just about every year at some point, a lot of projection and film type stuff. And we figured we would try something new to bring some more people together. So it's good to see a lot of faces here tonight that I don't recognize. So most of you probably know what the idea is tonight, but we've got 3 musicians and then we have 5 other guests who are going to each perform for about 20 minutes one at a time along with the musicians. We have Mark Mantel on drums. Thank you. Paul is going to play, and we found out at about 4 o'clock today that Mark was 25 minutes ahead. So thank you for doing this on short notice. Got Reinholz on cello. Adam Murphy on clarinet. And Bryon Nielsen.
Play throughout, and I'll just face in this direction and watch you and listen, and then when 20 minutes is up, I'll sit down, okay? I woke up one morning and I couldn't remember my name or anything that had ever happened to me. I thought I had amnesia. I went to see a doctor. He gave me a series of tests. He said, the good news is you do not have amnesia. The bad news is you don't have a name and nothing has ever happened to you. Since my car broke down, I've been spending all my time at point A. I asked the guy at the bank if I could borrow some money to buy a car. He said no. So I asked if I could borrow his car. 6 months ago, I became a professional dog walker. As of this morning, my dog owes me $3,000. Sometimes to confuse my dog, I bark like a dog. And sometimes to confuse me, my dog says, stop it. When the blind man died, his seeing eye dog was despondent because it really should have seen that truck coming. I hate long suicide notes. If there's no point going on, there's no point going on. The discussion finally came around to what kind of frozen pizza Jesus would eat. We decided on supreme self-rising. One morning, Jesus was out walking his dog when he came upon a group of lepers. The dog barked and pulled at its leash. Jesus said, heal, and the lepers were miraculously cured. And Jesus saith unto them, I was talking to my dog. Words that contain a silent letter should also have one that's extra loud. But I am wearing a mask, the Lone Ranger said to the store manager. Just once, I'd like to be in a room without someone pointing it out, said the elephant. Ducks know decoys aren't real, but they fly down anyway because to them it's art. You look confused. I'll just have a sliver. said the overweight termite at the birthday party. Two bugs on a leaf. One turns the other and says, "Do you believe in life on other plants?" When I see a fly on the wall, I can't help but wonder if someone wish they could be a fly on the wall. And when I eat an Oscar Mayer wiener, I can't help but wonder if someone would wish they were an Oscar Mayer wiener. I couldn't decide if I wanted to be a poet or a pilot, so I majored in creative skywriting. My new pencil sharpener is so good, I have to write for a while before I can see anything. I was up half the night deciding which problem to sleep on. If your glass is half full, fill it. If your glass is half empty, finish it. Yesterday I put on the wrong shirt, and rather than admit my mistake, I went bowling. When a real man goes bowling, they never throw a second ball. Second ball is for sissies. Take your own frame and move on. Let's hear it for the band. Appraisal consultant. For a nominal fee, I'll come to your home and wildly exaggerate the quality and value of your possessions. I saw a man with a sign, "Will work for food." Some people really hate grocery shopping. If you look through a telescope into a microscope, things appear actual size. The scariest ride I ever go on is the escalator. Poor people are always the first to fall through the cracks in earthquake movies. Liberals develop a value system during their teenage years, but with conservatives, it happens between the ages of 2 and 5. I went to see an ulterior motivational speaker, so now I get things done with for selfish and dishonorable reasons. If the inventor of the walkie-talkie had also invented television, it would be called the City Watchie. Getting married for sex is like taking a golf for the free pencils. I have almost no imagination, but what little I have is extremely vivid. I can see some shoulders shaking, and I see some smiles, and sometimes some will breathe a little different, and that's, I put all those together, it's as good as a laughter. I'm tired of women who play games except volleyball. My plan for the future is to make plans for a more distant future. She said I was like a group of words established by usage as having a meaning not deducible from those of the individual words. I said, "Are you calling me an idiom?" I was already a vegetarian, and I found out that plants have feelings and can communicate with each other. So now I can't eat anything. Arts of Speech Award, the recipient of the action, the transitive verb was a direct object. With time travel, it's possible to leave where you are and arrive somewhere else, sometime in the future. A perfect stranger is one with whom you share no mutual friends. The shortest distance between 2 points is when they are almost touching. I watched the movie, and then the prequel, and then the sequel to the prequel, which was the same as the movie. My favorite thing about wedding receptions is the money hop. I do it to every song. I do it when there's no music playing. Two Neanderthal teens in a high school classroom. One says, "Do you know what period this is?" The other replies, "Pleistocene." That's for my paleontologist friend. A prune is a plum tuckered out. Last night I thought I saw myself floating above the bed, but it was just my levitating identical twin. No one has ever regretted that there isn't an afterlife. Eating out of the palm of her hand when we play baby goat. When God told Eve that she had sinned, he said, "Does that mean I can put some clothes on?" My dog collects celebrity signatures. He's an autograph hound. I apologized because the sex only lasted a few minutes. She says, "Oh, that's okay. Seemed like forever." I don't want to end it all, but I'd certainly like to end quite a bit of it. I love how your eyes light up when I shine my flashlight through your bedroom window. The windmills of my mind spin fastest when I blow my nose. They mocked Rene Descartes, introducing skepticism as an essential part of the scientific method, and because he had a girl's name. I'm having a good time anyway. My subscription to Lumbago Digest ran out, and now all I have are back issues. My girlfriend subscribes to Menstruation Monthly. It's a periodical. I have a sign on the front door that says, "Please use the back door." I have another sign on the back door that says, "On second thought, maybe the front door would be better." The next door collects refrigerator magnets. All night long, there's this scraping sound as my appliances move slowly across the kitchen floor. Let's hear it for the band. I'm counting that as an applause break. I have a reticent form of OCD. I feel compelled to do certain things, but not right now. The doctor told me I have a brain children. He said the most important thing is to maintain a positive attitude, and that I should think of this as the first day of the rest of my month. My grandmother was a peripheral visionary. She could foresee the future, but only off to the side. Lyme disease isn't as refreshing as it sounds. Cerebral palsy is the thinking man's palsy. Premature babies are a handful. When a tree falls in the forest and no one sees it, it gets back up. Going to the beach is whale slang for committing suicide. When I can't remember something, I think back to when I could. Sometimes when I'm asleep, my mouth slowly closes and my lips kiss each other. Some basements, I think I offended someone. Did I offend someone? I'll try better. Some basements are so scary, no one has ever gone down them. I worship the ground you walk on, but that could be a coincidence because lots of people walk there. At the phone company, they keep unlisted numbers on separate sheets of paper. The Big Bang came as a complete surprise to the infinite empty silence. Sometimes I save the crusts from a loaf of bread and pretend that it's a bun. My favorite thing about dinosaurs is the gummy vitamins. My least favorite flavor of jelly is petroleum. Motivation and opportunity are good things to have, unless you're a murder suspect. If you don't pay for your baby, the hospital keeps it, and it grows up to be a cafeteria worker. It won't be much longer, folks. It'll be okay. I wanted to go miniature golfing, but it snowed, so I went miniature cross-country skiing instead. The only bad thing about being Dracula is you never know how your haircut looks in back. When I was first learning to walk, my psychiatrist advised me to take baby steps. I'm so old. Instead of good night, my girlfriend says rest in peace. If vegetarians eat vegetables, what do humanitarians eat? When they asked Jesus where babies come from, he said, an angel visits your mom. I asked the girl in the men's department if they had bowler hats. She said bowlers don't wear hats. cereal with a fork, I can use the same milk more than once. Sometimes when I'm bored, I go to the grocery store and disconnect all the bananas. I'm saving up for a rainy day. Cloud seeding is so expensive. The ocean sounds the way it does because of all the seashells in it. If you can't get the cap off a bottle of NyQuil, you are a child. When I was little, I thought I had a guardian angel, but it was just my imagination.